When it comes to Canada's economy, we often talk about the country's competitiveness on the global stage, measured through things like productivity, government policy, and ultimately the ability to attract domestic and foreign capital. Our next guest can share plenty of perspective on all of this. He built one of the world's most influential auto parts companies. Frank Stronach is the founder of Magna and a member of the Order of Canada. And he joins us now with his outlook for the economy. Mr. Stronach, thanks very much for your time today.
Well, it's great to be here.
I know you've been thinking a lot about the story of investing in Canada and the perceptions around it. What's been on your mind recently?
Well, there's a lot of signs that the economy doesn't function. You know, the debt's climbing like crazy, the bureaucracy is climbing like crazy, and the imports are climbing like crazy. That, to me, it's like a freight train going down the hill with no brakes on it.
And what do you think we can do to change that feeling that maybe some people might agree with you on?
Well, we have to take a great look what we're going to do about the economy. Interestingly enough, all the politicians, all business, and most people agree if the economy doesn't work, nothing else will work. You cannot feed the hungry, you cannot look after the most fragile ones, the elderly people, the sick and the handicapped. So it's the economy, the economy, the economy. But we do not talk what drives the economy. The economy is driven by three forces: smart managers, hardworking employees, and investors. All three have a right to the outcome, which is profits. The message I want to get loud and clear across is workers have a moral right to some of the profits to help them generate. Without workers, you can't make a profit. So I'm really trying to promote Canada needs an economic charter of rights. I would like to see Canada the first country in the world which would adopt an economic charter of rights.
And how will you go about trying to make progress on that happening?
On that happening, we gotta look. It's we gotta take a look at the weak side. We gotta correct what doesn't function properly. Too much debt. Every housewife knows if she spends more than what her husband's bringing in, they're gonna wind up in a poorhouse. Every farmer knows he cannot spend more than what he gets for his crop, otherwise he loses the farm. The politicians, the politicians just print, they give the orders to have money printed like crazy.
What about the tax system? Because I've seen you identify that as a barrier to economic growth as well.
Well, the tax system is, we have a tax system. It's a book that's huge. I quickly do really that people understand how big that book is. This book here. There's thousands and thousands of paragraphs in there, and every paragraph is more convoluted than the other. When I run Magna, on one side of my office, I had about 20 lawyers. Because when you run a large company, you gotta be very careful that you don't infringe on the law, to avoid lawsuits. On the other side, I had about 20 financial experts. So when I wanted to do something, I went first to the lawyers and said, is this within the legal framework? They usually said yes. Then I went over to the financial people and they say, after a few days, they say it's great, they can't see it clearly, but there are specialists down. So after a few weeks, you get a big bill from down financial specialist, and the deli could be either or, it's great. What we have is, we need a black and white tax system, no loopholes. And profits is profits is profits. So when you make more profits or more monies, then you got to pay more taxes. It's got to be clear.
What about on the specific issue of the capital gains tax, the changes recently? Within the business community, we've heard a lot of reactions to Ottawa's planned changes there. What's your opinion?
Well, my opinion is income, right? It doesn't matter what it's capital gains or whatever. You add it all up what the income is, and then you pay tax accordingly to it. That's the problem. There's so many loopholes, and the tax code is written for special interest groups, and we got to stop that. If you went to high school, you should be able to fill out the tax. It should be that simple, black and white. No loopholes.
What do you think with all of those tax realities that you've outlined and the bureaucracy associated with that? Do you think you would have been able to create the Magna that we know today, that you started in such a humble way? If you were starting it today, do you think you'd be able to build the same company in Canada?
It would be impossible. About 30, 40, 50 years ago, municipalities, they were very, very helpful. As long as, if you wanted to build a building, as long as you had it stamped by a qualified engineer in regards to wind load, snow load, and sanitary conditions, that is fine. You got a permit very quickly. I built 3 or 4 factories every month. I built over 400 factories, but it's not feasible. Let me give you just an example now. Most of my work was done up in the York region in Aurora. Great town, great everything, great people, right? We had thousands of workers up there. We had great relationships with the communities. So I just finishing a building here to make small electric cars. But the building last year was only halfway up. I got a bill in the mail from the town for $1,900,000. So I called them, what's that for? Well, that's that we allow you to build a factory in our township. Just imagine.
Yeah.
And if you want to have your toilets in a little different area, it would take you months and months to get it reaffirmed. That's okay. So we are totally, the bureaucracy is climbing. Look, another example is, I want to build a farmer's market. I'm waiting for 3 years to get a permit. It is so convoluted. It is always something else.
And so at the end of the day, because I think some people worry that all of that leads to less capital from around the world coming to Canada. Is that a concern for you as well?
Well, that's a concern. If less and less capital, it's not only the capital flowing in, but the Canadians, which have some monies, they say, look, I can't invest my monies in Canada because with all the, businesses won't get off the ground. We're killing it before they get off, before they take off. So they come to the conclusion we got to move our monies.